analysis, if not 100%, at least 95 thereabout. That is good. So you can tell that we have the resistance zone over here, which I keep marking them each and every time I come live. Okay, like for instance this one and this one and then this one. Okay, yeah, so they are all resistance that you have to take note of. But it was broken, you know, we have the upper trend line which was broken by this massive drop, and then there was a correction at the resistance area, but a little bit above the resistance area, right? And then I requested that we should start selling, and then we make a massive profit. Then also when it came to this point, I also requested that it is around a good place that we need to take advantage of, right? So we did that one too, which also went well. Okay, this one. A minute, guys. Okay, so which it was uptrend, and then it was broken by this massive drop, and then a retest, right? And then we took it, and then this one too, it came to this zone, and then I also requested them that we should take it and then buy from here. Now this morning, okay, if you can see, this morning we entered from this point. Okay, for instance, let me just go to our page right now. If you go to our Telegram right now, okay, where is it? Okay, so our Telegram, what I did, let me go to the general page. Okay, so with the general page, this is what I said early in the morning when I got up. I saw this. Okay, this is what I saw. Let me open it. So I saw this setup. Then I realized that no, it is going to create what we call Quasimodo, right? Yes, so this point, it came to, like, this is the first leg, the head is over here, then the left shoulder, then the right shoulder. So I was expecting the market to come down all the way to this zone again, and then we enter from there. Do you get it? So that is the reason for which I gave this setup, that buy at this zone. This is where we are supposed to buy from. Okay, and then what really happened, it happens as discussed. Okay, it happens as discussed. So the market got to the zone exactly how I interpreted it, or how I anticipated or analyzed it. Right, so it came to the zone, and what did we do? We entered it because the setup was there. There's no need to rush that much. So we entered that. We have one leg, and then we have, so more or less like a support zone. Okay, so we entered from that point. Now when we entered from here, okay, and then it started going as I discussed, as I said. And then this is on a 1 minute time frame when I saw that it was really going to confirm. So I have my first TP and the second TP over there. Okay, yes, and I told them that okay, if they are in profit, yeah, they can set break even and all that, or if they have taken, I think we spoke about that. And then started still going. Our first TP was smashed, right? Our first TP was smashed, which is very great. Okay, which is very, very great. I love that. And I also asked them to, before I told them that I'm combining knowledge, as well as skills, and then as well as experience to profit from the market. So that's what I did. Okay, and then I interpreted the concept. Okay, so this is the Quasimodo level. So we have the left shoulder and then the right shoulder, then the head is over here. Okay, in that respect. And then the thing started going up, okay, started flying. I mean, that is amazing. That is amazing stuff. Okay, yeah. And it keep going to the point that, guess what, our first TP was smashed, our second TP was smashed. This is very insane, but because I've set break even, I felt like, let me just close some of the positions and then see what comes up. Do you understand? And lo and behold, we started flying. I mean, we just bypassed our first TP, second TP, and we were just in the moon. Do you understand? All because we were using knowledge. Okay, I was using knowledge to trade. I was using one called an forex knowledge. Okay, if you don't have the knowledge, it's very challenging. You'll be blowing account, you'll be losing account here and there. Do you understand? So that is what was happening. Okay, a minute. That was what was happening. Right. Oh, you can't hear me. Can you hear me now? Guys, can you hear me now? Okay, so they said they cannot hear me. Why? Let me quickly check why they cannot hear me. Okay, but from here, it shows that everything is working accurately. So what's the issue? Please, can somebody tell me whether it's not coming, the audio for the TikTok? I know that the TikTok is not coming. Yes, but I'm talking about the YouTube. Please, can somebody type 1 if you can hear me from TikTok? Please type 1 if you can hear me. Type 1 if you can hear me on YouTube. Okay, on YouTube, type 1 if you can hear me on YouTube. Please type 1 if you can hear me on YouTube. Okay, good. You can hear me. That's fine. That's fine. You understand? It is only TikTok that I decided to mute it. I muted it because they have given me account warning, so I don't want to do something that will create my account to be banned. So I don't want to do that. Okay. Yes. So let's take note of that. So this is so I realized that TP1 was taken, TP2 was smashed, and then we started flying. That is very great. Okay, this is just great. Do you understand? And if you followed me critically, okay, if you were following me critically, you can attest to the fact that how do we call it? Yesterday, okay, yesterday I told you guys that even if you want to do something, buy from this place. If you could remember, okay, if you could remember, I said that if anything, you guys should buy where from this zone. If you could remember, if you were with me when I was trading, I said that you can type 2. Okay, you can type 2. I said if you want to buy from this zone rather. Let's buy from this zone. Do you remember I said something like that? That if anything, we should buy from this zone. This is where we are supposed to buy from. If you could remember, if you were with me when I said that, you can type 2. You can type 2. If you were with me when I said that, you can type 2. Right? You can type 2. So that is it. So this zone is a buy zone. Why is it a buy zone? If you can type 2, guys, if you can hear me, I mean, if you do remember when I said that, you can type 2. Do you understand? Yeah. So what is there is that I was so convinced and particular that this is going to go for a buy, because if I should even extend it, you see we still have it in the zone. Can you see that? Can you see that? It's still within there. And then I have, if I should extend it more, okay, you see, it's even in the, this the support. If I should even come out with a line with Zeta Arena, so if I use this one, you see we have some touches here, okay, which those circles over there, do you understand? Yeah, okay, so somebody have typed 2, that's great. So it is still within the buy zone, okay, it's still within the buy zone if I should extend it like this. So it's the support area, do you understand? So sometimes you look at it from the previous or from the back. How do you put it? From the previous setup, okay, or previous data, okay. Sometimes we need the previous data to be able to interpret the future. Guys, do you get it? We need that. We need that. I'm trying to see whether I can share it on the page. Let me open and see. And please, for those who are here for the very first time, do not forget to share and to subscribe, okay? Let's do that. It will help all of us. The page I'm telling you is for us, and we have to do everything possible to grow it. Nobody will grow it for us, okay? Nobody is going to grow our page for us. We ought to grow our page. We ought to grow our page. You understand? So let's do well to share it. Let's do well to share it. Nobody is going to do that for us. Do you understand? So that is the concept. This is the concept. It is still at the buy area. You know, there was a time we even, when was that? Let me check. On the that was Monday, okay, we bought from here. So it is still within the buy zone. So when the price comes there, why can't we buy from there? Do you understand? So it is very key that we learn, we take advantage of the past data to make meaning in our present, and also to interpret the future. Do you understand? So that is it. I want to share something with you. Maybe you may use it to profit today. Okay, you may use it. And please, let's do well to subscribe. If you are here for the very first time, do well to subscribe. Do well to subscribe. Do well to subscribe. Okay. So that's the buy, is in the buy zone. Okay, so let me just delete that one. Now another thing that I want you to also take note is that now we have the trend line like this, the downtrend line. Okay, so if I should extend it like this, let's extend, let me do this one. So if I should extend it, you see, if I extend it, can you see that there has been a touch? So for the market to come down from here to sell from that point, it is because, one, it is respecting the trend line. Do you understand? It is respecting the trend line. Can you guys see it? It's respecting the trend line. Okay, it's respecting the trend line, which is very, very key. Okay, which is very, very key, that you guys should take note of all these things. But sometimes you give it allowance that there will be a room where the market can break out. That is why you see it like that. Okay, good. So we just want to make good use of all that we are doing. Okay, I know my this thing looks messy, but I think it's so very simple in a way. Do you understand? Or who don't understand most of the things I've done? They are clear. They are just clear. They are just clear like that. Okay, let me just delete this previous information. Okay, so they are just clear like that. Okay, so first and foremost, you can see that there was an uptrend line. Okay, when the market was going up. Do you understand? And this thing that I'm sharing with you, it is something that is it is there. It is there. It is there. Do you understand? Guys, if you are new over here, do well to subscribe. Please, let's subscribe. Okay, let's do well to subscribe. At least let's push it to maybe 200 subscribers and all that. Now it is very clear. What I was saying something good. I said there's nothing this market. Okay, there is nothing new. Like let me tell you something. There is nothing new about the market. There is nothing so peculiar about the market. You understand? The reason being that look at it. I was having a down uptrend from here to there. Can you see it? All the way to this point, right? And what happened? There was a breakout. There was a breakout. Okay. Now, after the breakout, we spotted where the market is possibly to come, which is this area. Okay, which is this place. Then I told you that I'm expecting the market to even buy, which we took it. Okay, this buy. We took this buy. Do you understand? Now, and when it got to this point, I said it's a mid sell because of certain factors, which is the touches. Okay, I'm so concerned about the touches. Do you understand? Can you see it in a zone, like they're within the zone? Please, can you see that? So that is why, and this one, whenever there's a breakout, okay, the market will come and do what we call correction. It will make some correction. So it will make correction. So the correction is where I saw that let's consider it as a sell and make profit out of it. So this is the sell that we took. Okay, though it wasn't that much, but it was something that we made something out of it. It makes sense. Do you understand? Guys, if you're here, make sure that you subscribe. Do well to subscribe. Okay, let's do well. Let me take a minute to wait for, please, if you have subscribed, just type 3 if you have subscribed. Just type 3 so I can continue. Okay, if you have any question to you, type it and then I will know. Please, if you have subscribed, just type 3. If you have subscribed, type 3. If you have subscribed to the page, type 3. If you have not, anytime at all I come live, it will be difficult for you to be notified. Okay, type 3. Yes, if you have subscribed, just type 3 right now. So when you are able to draw this thing, when you are able, everybody, if you have subscribed, just type 3. All of you. I have like 14 people watching right now, and I want all of you to do that. Okay. Now, if you see a market, like type 3. I'm waiting for you to type 3, all of you. So if we have something like this, okay, anytime at all you draw like uptrend, whatever it is, okay, and you see a breakout, okay, the breakout, to go and look for a support. Okay, everybody type 3. We have about 14 or 11 people over here. Let's type 3 if you have subscribed. If you have not, do well to subscribe right now. Okay, yeah. So if the market breaks out, okay, you wait for a retest and then you sell. Okay, so let's assume that we have sold. Then the market comes down. Definitely to look for a place that is what, a support. So this place is a support, this place is a support, and then you pick it from here. Okay, then when you pick it from here, what will happen is that it will buy. So that's why we buy. Now when we buy too, now you don't sell at the top. There are 2 places that you have to watch out for the buy. Please, if you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe and let's move on. Okay, kindly subscribe and this is good information that needs your support. Okay, now if it goes up, you are not going to, this top is a support, resistance area, right? Let's use it as a resistance area. Okay, but you are going to look for not at the top but at the beneath here. Do you understand? So you are not going to take the top as the, here is a resistance. Okay, we are not going to use that one. We are going to use this area now and this place now. So the next place is going to be this place, and then you sell from here. Guys, do you get it? So this is the concept with which we trade. We use to trade. Okay, type 3 if you have subscribed. Okay, so this is the concept, guys. This is the concept. So we sell at the top here. This is where we sell from. Then you see me say this is our sell zone, right? And because I've had numerous of touches over here, then I'll come and tell you that this is our buy zone. These are secrets some of you need to know to be able to get somewhere, right? So this is our our buy zone. Why? So this is our buy zone. Okay. Okay, please, if you have not subscribed, do well to subscribe. Do well to subscribe. So this place becomes our buy zone. Now we know that we have some supports. Okay, so these are the supports, and so it will be difficult for you to make error. Do you understand? Or your error will be minimized, like your losses are going to be minimized. Do you get it? It's going to be minimized. So you take note of that. Just take note of that. Then you buy from here again. Now when you buy from here again, if it happens not to get to the distance and it is coming down, now we are not going to use it to buy again. We are not going to buy again. We wait. Do you understand? Maybe it's going to break out. So now we wait. Do you understand? So when you buy from here, the next thing is that you are not going to buy it again. Make your profit work out. And then you wait. The rest you just wait. Maybe it's going to. So you don't say because I said that this place is support zone. So therefore, whenever the market gets there, do you understand? Maybe numerous of touches. It may happen that it is creating head and shoulder and it is now going to go down the more. Do you understand? So you just take note of that. Now, without being said, let's come back to our this thing. So see, situation number one, okay, there was touches, numerous touches, then there was a breakout, a retest, okay. So this line that you are seeing main draw over here, this line, okay, is the same line that I have over here. Guys, can you see that? So it's the same line that I have over here. It's the same line that I have over here. Okay, so a breakout and then I wait for a retest. So these are the concepts I'm giving you, and then after here I sell from there. So now this place become a key. Now let's go to so this is example one. This uptrend, breakout, retest, and then this is example one. Then we have another one here, but this one, let's leave this one. Okay, now let's use this one. We have some touches over here, right? We have one like this uptrend line. Can you see the blue one? I'm using the blue one. Okay, again, let me use another opportunity to ask you to subscribe. If you have not subscribed, do well to subscribe, and then leave a comment by typing 3 that suggests that you have subscribed. Okay, now let's make progress. Now, so we have a blue line, okay, that is giving us uptrend. Do you understand? So we have the first touch, second touches, third touches. Do you understand? All the way to this point. Do you understand? And the market keeps moving. Okay, keeps moving. I even said that if the market breaks below this one and moves, we are going to buy. So it keeps buying. Each and every time we try our possible best to find a way of making profit, right? So that is the issue. So first touch, second touches, third touches, then this is the last touches. Do you understand? We even made profit over here, but it was something small. Okay, I made you to just scalp over here because we bought over here and then we just walk out. I mean, I even made you to even set break even. So coming, we will still be in profit. So it's just drop. After dropping, what next? I have to go to the history, to the back, like the previous data. The previous data, what are we having? We are having the mid sell as going to be the support. So 1, 2, okay, let's take note. These ones, I'm referring to these ones. So we are having these touches, you understand, all these touches. And then we realize that, okay, extending it to this point, to the present time, we are going to have this point, right? we are going to have this point. So that is how it works. Now, when you push it all the way, you realize that, okay, it is a key area that we needed to look out for. Do you understand? But nevertheless, we have to use the down. So I was using the down, okay? And then when it breaks a little bit, I decided to wait. That's why I want my trading to be more or less like sniper entry. Do you understand? So I don't just take trade. Even if it is within my zone, I want to wait a little bit. To wait a little bit would suggest that whether you are right or wrong, being late a bit will prove whether you are right or wrong. Do you understand? Yes. And if you are late a little bit and you take a trade, you realize that you are able to make massive profit than if you enter early and then it goes against you for a while. Guys, do you get it now? So let's take note of that. So that is what I often do. I know this is a zone, but I will intentionally wait a while. I will intentionally wait a while. Do you understand? So that I can have certain small pullbacks before. So that is it. So we were able to trace it and get that this area is a good place for the buy. Do you understand? Now this morning, having taken this trade, okay, why is it reversing? Okay, we're having some pullbacks over here. Why? Now because of the red line. Can you see the red line? That is the downtrend line. Okay, so if we are using this downtrend line, okay, we have our touches. Do you understand? Then it means that it has come to touch the trend line, so there's a need for it to drop. Do you understand? So maybe if you are doing something on your own, you can decide that, okay, so since I'm using this concept, let me enter for a sell over here and make small. Let me check the pips. Make small pips, like from here to there. How much? From here to there, that will be 63 pips. That's cool. 63 pips is cool, or 60 pips. It makes sense, right? Yeah. So 60 pips is far better than no pips at all, right, guys? Do you get it? So let's just get to know. But what we did earlier on was massive profit all the way to that's 170 pips. 170 pips. Do you understand? 170 pips just this morning. 170 pips. That is insane. Okay, it is just fantastic. Okay, so that is one thing that I want you guys to take note of. So you can decide to say that, okay, this is my sell zone and all that. But normally when I walk out from a market, I don't immediately want to enter into a trade. I don't want to immediately enter into a trade. I want to wait to again observe the direction and everything of the market. You just take note of that, right? You just take note of that. Guys, do you get it? Do you understand? So that's how it works. If it breaks above my trend line, okay, let's assume that it breaks okay above this one, okay, I would again wait for it to come here, and then we go. Okay, if it breaks above this trend line, okay, I will expect it to come to the sell zone. I will expect it to come to the sell zone and wait for a pullback or a retest, and then I go for a buy. Okay, but as it stands now, I am not going to do anything, and we are not going to do anything, and we are not doing anything, right? Yes. So if it is going to continue to go down, we are not also going to say that since this place is was our support zone, therefore when the market gets there we should enter again. No, we will wait. I've given you the concept of it. What if this time around it's going to break below, like it's going to break the trend line? What if that is the situation? Do you understand? So we don't just do things anyhow. So you observe it, whether it's this time around it's going to break it. Because what if, like, let me show you something. Maybe it is going to create what we call, you see this trend line. Okay, yes, for all you know, this is what is going to happen. right? This is what is going to happen. So if this is what is going to happen, okay, we have had some touches, all the touches. Therefore, we expect the market to keep dropping down, right? Yeah, we keep expecting the market to draw down, to start dropping, okay, because we have had all the touches, and therefore we expect it to. So this is the concept I want you guys to appreciate. Guys, are you getting what I'm sharing with you? It's so much important that you guys learn these things, and it will do you some good. So where it is now, personally, I will not do anything. I will just wait. At a personal level, I will just wait. Okay, I will just wait. It is only those without understanding or knowledge. They will be either I will be waiting or I'm in a trade holding. Okay, there are two things. Either you are in the trade holding or you are waiting for another good setup. I mean, you want to take a trade at a good vantage point. When I talk about vantage points, we are talking about within a particular zones, some particular zones. Very, very important. Again, let me come back and say that if you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe. This is our page. At least we should push it to 200. I mean, we should try our possible best. So if you are here, you have not subscribed to our page, I am giving you an opportunity to just subscribe to the page so that anytime at all I come live, you will be notified. Okay, so let's continue. As I said, so when it is like this, we don't do anything. One, either you are in a trade you are holding or you are waiting. Okay, and in waiting, what are you waiting for? You are waiting for the market to come within zones. Trade within the zones. Do you understand? What are the zones? Somebody would say the zone. Say what is the no? So the zone can be the support areas, okay, and then the demand, the supply areas, and then the demand areas. What are the supply areas? The supply areas has to do with the the sell zone, and then the demand areas has to do with the buy zones, okay, or the support zone. So supply and demand simply means resistance and support, okay, or the buy and the sell. So look for where prices, like, how do we put it, the candlesticks has accumulated, okay. So if it has accumulated at a particular place, okay, for a very long time like this, then it means that that is a good place to consider as a support, a resistance area, okay. Yes, a supply area. So very, very important. And then with the buy, okay, you look for the downside, okay. Yes, and then you just the ICT folks, okay, those guys can call it other blogs and all that. You understand? So just take note of that. But I want to use, let me show you something I shared with my people. Should I share with you? Please, let's do well to subscribe. We have about 10 or 11 people watching here live with us. So do well to subscribe. Do well to subscribe. Do well to subscribe. Okay. Yes, let's do well to subscribe. Let me check something, and then it will, how I trade in a way, okay, it will be of a help. So when I do something like this, what is simply, I'm going to wait. I'm just going to wait till it comes within the zone, okay. And trading within the zone is typically what I have done on the page, okay. These things, when you know it, okay, you guys, you can let's talk, please. If you have not subscribed, let's subscribe, okay. Let's talk about something. How would someone just come to the scene and say, buy gold? I'm going to buy gold over here, and then within some few minutes the thing is just flying. I mean, why can't I follow such a person? I mean, what is it that is making this person to go for the buy? He says buy, then the thing is buying. He says sell, then the thing is selling. What is the secret? And this is the it I'm sharing with you. Most often than not, traders don't want to learn. They don't want to sit under someone to learn well, okay. Some of you guys, all these things that I'm sharing with you, if I were to be in your shoes, okay, at the end of the day, the things, the recording and everything is still in my YouTube. You go back, watch it back to back, take notes. all the things that I'm talking about. Draw them, see whatever, I mean, do something. But we will not do that. Do you understand? So let's continue. Now, there's something that I said, I told my people, let me look for it and see, on the Telegram, rather, mentorship page. Recently, I shared something with them. So let me open it and then maybe I share with you, you appreciate it. This is what I was sharing with them. On the mentorship page, look at what I was sharing with them. Okay, so maybe this will also be of a blessing to you guys. Can you see that? So over here, I said what to consider before you take any trade. What to consider before you take any trade. Guys, do you see it? What to consider before taking any trade. Okay, so what are some of the things that you think we have to consider? I have about few of them. So what to consider, what to consider. So we have 1, this is 1, and this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, and 6. Almost 6 things one must take into account before he or she must take a trade. Right. So the first thing that one needs to understand, okay, one needs to understand is that before you take any trade, what you have to do is that know the direction of the market, and this can be seen in a weekly time frame. You can see that on a weekly time frame. Or sometimes I will narrow it to the daily time frame. Then the setup. Normally I use, these are the setups that I use, either 4-hour time frame or 1 hour. But often than not, I spend time here. Okay, yes. So you use 4-hour time frame or 1-hour time frame for the setup. Like what you are seeing. Look at my screen. You can see my 1 hour. What's the name? 1 hour time frame. Can you see the H at the top? Guys, can you see that? Where the cursor is. Okay, follow the cursor. You see that I have 1. Guys, can you see that? So 1 hour. You see the 1 hour. So that is it. So that is where my setup is. So I do my setup over here. Then the next thing is my confluence. My confluence is very, very simple. Okay, I'm using support, I'm using resistance, I'm using trend line. Is that the case? You go to my page, then you see all that. When you go to my page, you are going to see that, right? Let's see. So you can see that everything I'm doing, support, resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance. Guys, did you get it? Okay, so all those things are very, very needed and very important for one to take. And then my confirmation. Okay, these are my confirmation. What will let me enter a trade? What will let me enter a trade? They are here. Okay, so I use, these are my confirmation. Some people will call it their secrets. Is it how they will call it? Like, that's my secret. Okay, so that's the secret. So your secret that makes you make profit is this one. Okay, what are some of the things you see, like you always watch out for before you take a trade, before you make profit? These are some of the things that I use. Okay, yes. If I'm not explaining this particular one, it means that you are not part of the mentorship. So that is why it is. But I often use this one, and this one, Basically everything. Basically everything. You understand? But the major is this. I use this, and then couple of this ones. This one. What's the name? We call it BO. Okay, this one. So these are the things I sometimes take into account before I enter. And then where do I enter it? These are the places, the entry point, okay, will be either 15 minutes time or 5 minutes time, or sometimes M1. Okay, so these are the places that I make, and then what do we target? 1 is to 1, like at the target 1 is to 2. Okay, you can, some people can go for 1 is to 1. It's okay. So 1 is to 2, 1 is to 3. I mean, it makes sense. That brings about we holding. Why do I target 1 is to 3? Because of the setup, the time frame I'm using for the setup. All these things helps. Guys, do you understand? So just take note of that. Just take note of that. So I think I've explained a few things that I'm sure that when you go back, okay, you go back and watch it again and again and again, you are going to appreciate a lot of things. You are going to appreciate a lot of things, right? You are really going to appreciate so much, a lot of things. Okay, good. So on this note, I would want to say that if you have any question, you just type it and then you let me know. Just type your question and let me know. Let me give some room for maybe few people to ask a question, a personal question that they think if I ask this one, it will benefit me. It will go a long way to help me. Why not? Why not? Do you understand? So let's do that. I'm all ears. Let me see you type your question if there is any. Okay, I'm sure someone will say, should we buy? I mean, those who are coming up and they are so zealous, and apart from being zealous, they are anxious to want to just make money out of the market. They will come to your life and quickly say that, should I buy or sell? No, I am not into, you come to my DM or you come to my life or whatever and say, should I buy or sell? I'm not into that. I'm into sell. What are your confluences? What are the confirmation? What are you looking out for? Why did you say we should hold for a while? When it comes to this place, we should sell. What did you see that said that the thing will buy at this zone? Like this, like for instance, what we did this morning, okay? What did you see that made you draw the zone and say we should buy from there? And truly, when we bought from that point, the thing was just flying. I mean, we were in the moon. Say, what is your confluences? What is your secret? What is, you understand? Elaborate it, explain it to us. Give us more, throw light on some of the things so that we will know, so that on our own, okay, when we are there on our own, we will be able to implement them. Now, if you are on my Signal page, okay, it is good, but my Signal page can also be part of your confluences, okay, or something you use as a confirmation. Okay, so I'm doing this thing on my own. Apart from that, this person, I'm part of his Signal group. Okay, so whatever the situation, I use the Signal to confirm my setup. I use his Signal to confirm my setup. It makes sense. It really makes sense, guys. It really makes sense. Okay, it really makes sense. So let's do that. Let's do that. It is going to really help us. Okay, so I've explained quite a lot of things, and please, again, let me say this then. If you have not subscribed to our page, kindly subscribe so that anytime I come to live, you will be notified. Okay, you will be notified. Leave a comment, leave a like. Okay, if this thing is really helping you, you are learning quite a lot of things, why not subscribe and then leave a comment, and each and every time you will be address. And you know the reason why I love it using the YouTube is because we can come back, okay, on your own timing. You can come back and watch them. You can come back and watch them. You understand? It's like pre-recorded something, so you can come back, watch them, and then you make some corrections, adjustments. You understand? And if you really follow it well, unlike the other one that when I do, that is the end. If I close live on TikTok or on this thing, that is the end. Then one may say that, say you didn't record it. He said you didn't record it. But with this one, you are able to see that, oh, okay, the concept is there and all that. For some of you who don't know how to do some of draw support and resistance and everything, I mean, that's the simplest way, okay? Though it's simplest, but it has some terminologies and certain these things associated with it. Which when you master it, you are going to go far. Which when you master it, you are going to go far. So let's do that. Okay, yes. So maybe along the way, I'll find a time, come live like this, and teach you guys how to go about it. So do well to subscribe, and let's see how things will go. On this note, I want to leave you guys to send me your comments. If you have any comments, let me just type it and let me hear you, so that I can address it. So I'm waiting for you guys. If you have any question, you can type it. But if you don't have any question, you can type one. Just type one. If you don't have any question, you just type one. Okay, then we call it a day. If I see any good setup, I come back again and put it on the page, and then we pick it from there. So if you have any good question, something, you can ask me, and then we see the way out. We see the way out. Any question, just type it. Just type it. Okay, yes, I've shared with you some few things. Okay, you are a blessing. Okay, that's fine. We thank God. Hey, somebody says, hey, yeah, how are you doing? Please do well. If you're here, do well to subscribe. This is our page. We should do everything possible to subscribe so that others can benefit from this. Okay, I want others can. Thank you, boss. Okay, that's fine. Others can benefit. One, meaning I don't have anything to say. That's powerful. Others can benefit from this one. Okay, so these are some of the things. Okay, so well understood. That's very powerful. Do you understand? So let's do everything possible. Okay, and then I've also shared with you something that I do that goes a long way for me too as well. Okay, so let's use that one too. Please, let's do well to subscribe. If you are here for the very first time, use this one and it will be of a help to you. Okay, so how much should I risk on 5K? Okay, 5K challenge. Okay, so I'm coming to address that. I'm coming to address that. Okay, yes, I'm coming to address that. I'm coming to address that. But let's do well to subscribe, and then is it possible that anytime at all we come live like this, we can send it to other traders as well, so that they can benefit from whatever we are sharing. Okay, so you can also take note of all that I've shared over here. Somebody is asking a question. Let me see how best I can help the person. Okay, good. So the person is having, who is that? QX Shorts. Okay, that's fine. Please, QX Shorts, have you subscribed to the page already? Have you subscribed to the page already? Have you subscribed to the page already? Just type one if you have. Just type one. Okay, so someone is saying that is having 5K. What should I? What's the? So I have this 10. Okay, so you just type your 5K. What is the balance? 5K over here. You go to Baby Peeps position calculator, or you just type all this one. Okay, just type position calculator. Do you understand? You are best boss. Okay, God bless you for that. Let's subscribe. Okay, so you have 5k here. Okay, there's the 5k. Okay, so this 5k, and what is the daily drawdown of the 5k? They are telling you should risk 5% a day, right? Is it not 5%? Though they are saying 5%, you should say to yourself, I want to risk 2%. Do you understand? That's one thing you have to take note. The company, the pro firm is saying that risk 5%. 5%. So 5%, you can decide to say, okay, I want to risk 4% or 3%. Let's say 3% in a day. Okay, and then maybe use your 30 pips or maybe 60 pips, whatever you want to use. Okay, so let's say I'm using 60 pips to get 120, 30 pips to get 60 pips profit. So let's assume that we are using this one, 35 pips. Normally I love to risk 30 pips or 30 pips or 35 pips. Okay, I love to use that one. Okay, so after you are done with everything, then you click on the calculate. So it means that if you are trading, this is what you have to risk. You are risking, so on a 5k you are risking $150. What will be the position, the lot size? This is the lot size. You are using 0.43. Do you understand? So this is what you are entering, 0.43. Now maybe 0.43, there's going to be let me use, where is it? 0.43. So 0.43, and maybe you want to open more positions. Do you understand? So 0.43. You can decide to divide it. Do you understand? You can decide to divide it so that you can have it in this format. 0.1, okay, 0.1, 0.1, 0.1, making 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 0.4, meaning that if you open it like this, 0.10, 0.10, 0.10, 4 positions, you already have 0.4. Do you understand? And then maybe the last one can be 0.03. So you use Martingale layering. We use Martingale layering. Okay, Martingale layering. This is how it works. Okay. Oh, okay. Let me search it for you rather. Should I do that so that you appreciate it? I don't want to make this thing long. Should I do that? Should I explain the Martingale layering with this concept for you? So type yes if you want me to do that. Or type 1 if you want me to show you the Martingale layering. So Martingale layering means that maybe you are losing, okay? You entered 0.10. Okay, you entered 0.10, and maybe it is going against you like 10 pips. Then you add another 0.10. Okay, you add another 0.10. Okay, yeah. Or if you like, let me just go here and type okay, so that's it. Martingale strategy, that's that. Then you come to image. And this is how Martingale layering is. Okay. This one is the strategy. I want to use the... Okay, let me talk about the strategy first. Okay, Martingale strategy. So what is there is like, let's pick this one and then use it. So Martingale layering or Martingale this thing. So I entered over here. This is where I entered. It goes against me. That's 0 point buy at is okay. I bought it over here and I'm losing how much? I entered over here 0.1 and it's going against me 10 pips. That I'll enter again. Do you understand? This time around I'll increase it a little bit. It goes against me 10 pips. I'll enter. Do you get it? It goes against me, I enter. Do you understand? It goes a little bit against me, I enter this one. Then at the end of the day, if it start going up, okay, I'll be making massive profit. Now the massive profit will now, the profit will start from here. This profit will be bigger. Do you understand? Because this one is bigger than this one. So the down one will be more profitable than the first one, or like as it continues. Do you understand? So when you divide your lot size like that, that's how you can. So 0.01, 0.02, 0.03, 0.0. But just that it should be within your lot size, as in maybe if you are using one lot size, you have divided it in such a way that, okay, one lot size, I'm going to divide it into 0.1, 0.1, 0.1. 0.1 times 10 will give you one lot size. So this is how you'll be using your Martingale strategy. Do you understand? Yes. If you don't know some of these things as a trader, you will always be making mess. So you are not just opening positions because you are asked to open positions. Do you understand? You open position because you know how much your lot size supposed to be. Do you get it? And then you break it, you divide it into smaller pieces, and then you are good to go. Okay, this is what we call Martingale strategy, Martingale layering. Do you understand? So that is it. Am I helping someone? Am I helping you guys? Okay, that is that. I'm looking for something to help situation. Okay, so Martingale strategy or Martingale Martingale triangle. let's look. Oh, no way. Martingale layering. Okay, so you just take okay, so it brings so I think we have a similar situation over here, like what I'm trying to explain over here. So that's it. We have a similar situation over here, guys. Do you get it? So you enter over here. Okay, exactly the way I was explaining it. That is it, guys. Have you seen it? Just as I'm explaining it, it is here like that. So you enter over here, you buy your first entry 0.01. It goes against you 10 pips. Okay, the person has said it as I said. Then you add another one. It goes against you another 10 pips, making 20 pips. You enter, you understand. So that's the one. It goes, the interval is like 2 or so. Okay, so the interval is 2. So 2, 3, 6 in that respect. So that's this for the buy, and then the sell. Okay, maybe I sell over here, then it's going against me for the buy. Then you add till it will drop. Then when it start dropping, you make massive profit. This is the concept. So you can also go to online, copy that one, and then you are good to go. There's nothing I can hide. I don't need to hide anything from you guys. Okay, so that is it. Okay, that is it.